G'day guys, welcome to Rumble's Fish Room. So today we're going to move some flowerhorn fry around. As you guys all know, I've got way too many flowerhorns fry, and we need to move shit around because there's even more coming through. Let's go. Alright guys, so this tank on the ground here has got about 1,000 flowerhorns in it, and it doesn't have water changes, so we need to get them into a different tank. I'm actually opting for this tank right here, but you can see there's fish in there, and those fish are big enough to eat those fish. Now if we read this label here, KZZF cross F1, and then we go over here and we've got KZZF F1. So these two batches are the same parents. The only difference is, whoa, I almost tripped over. They're probably like 10 days apart. That girl that I got there, she lays like a trooper, roughly 10 days apart. So that's a bit of a guess. I don't have a record of how many days apart, but don't hold me to that. If you start looking up previous videos, I'm pretty sure somebody in the comments would probably be able to figure out the exact days apart. Because I am a YouTuber, most of my fish breeding is on record. I would like to keep like a breeding log. Oh no. It wouldn't be a Rumble's Fish Room episode if there wasn't one on the ground. Do you reckon we can scoop it up? Hey, we got him! How was that? Alright, so I mentioned in the other day's video I'm thinking about culling the red eyes, but I haven't made a decision on that yet, so it won't be today. I gotta get the wife back into the videoing a bit more, don't I? She was killing it. One of the main problems is now it's hard for her to film when I don't have that microphone. Hopefully we get the microphone back soon. I did express post it, so maybe like because I expressed it, they might express it back. Oh my god, they're all jumping out. No. They're so hard to pick up when they're that small. I feel like I'm gonna hurt them with my finger. Ah, come on. Go. I saw a post. It was like the unusual fish vet, and they were taking care of a flowerhorn, and I saw like quite a few people comment saying how long can the fish stay out of water. So if you were around for the classic camphor on the ground, he was out of the water for at least 30 minutes and he is living his best life still. So I think people were a bit too worried about fish out of water. It's definitely not a great thing, but come on. It's not a great thing, but I don't think it's as bad as some people think. I know like some Facebook pages don't even allow fish out of water photos, but I guess, I don't know. I think it's different as well being around in a fish room situation. You get a lot more comfortable with things because you're spending so much time with fish, and like you basically know what kills them and what doesn't. So you know what to do and what not to do. But I guess it's like any hobby really. The more experience you have, the better you are at the hobby. Where's this guy? See, the problem with if I cull all the red eyes, these batches are lucky to be like 20% white-eyed. So I'm culling, if I cull the red eyes, I'm down to 20%, and that's before I even start culling shape, colour, all that jazz, fins. So we're drastically going to reduce our selection of fish, but at the same time I've got enough of these fish to really strive for the best. There was a comment on my video the other day where someone said they were being quite negative. They said that they weren't impressed by the quality of my flower horns, and so that just makes me want to strive to make my lines of flower horns even better. Negative comments don't hurt me, they just make me want to try harder. You guys have seen, like, remember Frankentank? Everybody commented saying it wasn't going to work, and I actually thought about abandoning that project. And the main reason Frankentank got finished because people said it wasn't going to work. So yeah, that's my story. I'm going to catch the last couple of these off camera, and then we'll think about moving these little guys here. Alright guys, so all the fry are out. I gave the filter a clean, dropped it back in. If you don't know, this is what happens when you clean a sponge filter. It seems like no matter how good you clean it, it always makes a mess, especially in a small tank like this. This tank's leaning forward like 30 mil, but it's like, it seems pretty solid, but I don't trust it. So I am actually going to reinforce this tank this week. It seems, I don't know, like I can't, when it was half drained and I was catching the fish and doing all, or I swapped out half the water for half the water out of the other fry tank. I tried moving it and it's rigid as. I just think over time that's a lot of weight, and I can definitely improve on the bracing underneath, so I'm going to do that. I'll be able to do that with the fry in the tank. I'm just going to have to be careful when I drain it. So my plan here now is to let it settle and do a vac before I put the fish in, because it's too hard to vacuum it with the fry that small. So I want to vacuum it now, and then they won't get a vacuum for a couple of weeks, or maybe even a month. So I'll see you guys in half an hour. Alright guys, trying to keep the floor in that dry is quite difficult. So we let all that settle. I just stirred it up a fair bit. I think this bucket's going to fill up before we vac as much as I want to, but we'll see how we go. I guess it doesn't matter too much. We got like 90% of it there. Our bucket there is full. It doesn't matter that we didn't get that we've drained the water, because I can just go like this. The missus came to film and then she was like, I've got to go get my phone so I can get some TikToks. I can't remember the name of her TikTok. I think it's like Rumble's Fish Room Extra. It's pretty cool that she's getting excited about making TikToks for the channel. It'll definitely be, it'll be good for, like, if you guys want to see a different perspective as well, do you reckon? Not just the fact that it's more footage, it's that it's different footage. Obviously with the fry this small, you got to be careful they don't stick to the side. I'm only getting a few at a time this way. We'll get the net out in a minute. I've got to find the right net, but alright, there's no fry left in there. I'm going to put this little sponge back on here. Man, it's crazy how solid it is, but how far it's leaning forward. I don't know if it's always leaned that far forward from like the day I filled it or what. I guess I can probably go find the video where we put them up and filled them and see if I can see what angle they were on. Obviously, seeing the angle of a fish tank might be a bit hard in a video. I'm looking for a certain net, but I guess that one there should work. Oh, there it is. That's the net I'm after. So that tank that we're putting them in is like probably not 50%, but 30 to 40% water out of the tank we're taking these out of. It's crazy, man. Look how many fry it is. It's insane. I think, hey babe, there's a baby, there's a wife. The tank that I'm putting them in should be good for, it's got the light and everything, so I should be able to get some good footage of the fry too. I said before, you can keep them out of water for longer than you would realise. I don't really want to test that theory with week-old fry. Whoa, I just ran into a post. So it's like you get like 90% of them, the last few are pretty hard to catch. Alright, I'm going to catch the last few. I might even catch the last few, put them in, and then I'll record the final clip later tonight, and you guys will get to see the fish in the clear water. Alright guys, so I thought it looked really cool getting a final video of them all swarming around the tank, but as you can see, there's none swarming around the tank. They're in that corner. They remind me of like bees, the way they're in the corner there. I thought they'd be swimming around. You can see there's still a fair bit of debris in there. Oh, the light's flickering for some reason. I'm pretty sure when I added these lights on these 2 foots, hang on. Oh, the whole fish room's flickering. Oh, I know what it is. It would be, it's this switch. See how that goes. The switch, I turned it off for my missus earlier. I really got to get better switches. They get quite warm, so I don't think they're high enough rating for the power I've got running through them. Also, when I added these lights, I don't know, do you guys remember? I can't remember if I soldered those joints or not. But anyway, there's like 1,000 fry in there. You can't even tell now because they're swarmed. They're kind of spread out a bit more now. I don't know if there is 1,000, but there's at least 600. Anyway guys, I'm going to wrap that one up there. I just separated all the Boccachromis, the smaller ones. They're actually getting picked up in a minute. Very, very soon actually. I was just going to leave the door open and drop the humidity a bit. I usually try to leave the door open for 10 minutes before people rock up just because they don't get hit with that blanket of humidity. But anyway guys, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to subscribe for more, just test that little red button out for me, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.